What up, y'all? It's your boy Aaron. We back. 4-4 Heels. We doing that as a heel. That's my boy Steph.
Chia.
We ready to rock. Hope y'all having a good day. I can't have a bad one. Let's get it started, baby.
Let's get
we
it
can
cracking.
go Evan or even Tyler. I'm not sure. Could be Evan. I don't know. You know, kids spell their name differently all these days. Who will have the best performance, man or woman, in the Rumble, but won't win the Royal Rumble? And he's right. There's always kind of one of these people that always like has a really good Rumble, but they just don't win the fucking Rumble.
Yeah, the good old close but no cigar type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right. Jey Uso.
Jey Uso? Okay.
Jey Uso.
See, we got main event predictions coming up. I don't think Jey Uso is going to be in this Royal Rumble, baby.
You don't think so? Because you think he's going to win the World Championship?
I think he's going to have something around his belt where he don't need to be in the Rumble.
Okay. Well, I just feel like too soon. He's not world heavyweight material yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Give me Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker.
Well, not even him yet. I could have seen. You know who's like world heavyweight champion material more than Jey Uso?
No, I'm talking about who has a good Rumble but doesn't win the Rumble. Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. Okay, I can see that.
He had a good Rumble last year. He filled in for Brock because Brock got caught up in that lawsuit.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I really feel like they can have some good Rumbles, though. I think Jey Uso, because he's not winning the World Heavyweight Championship, and I can see Braun Breaker. On the women's side, give me, what's her name? Give me Bianca. I still see Bianca going, lasting the rounds. Give me Bianca, and give me, believe it or not, Valkyria. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Now her, give me Grace Jordan, bro. I think she's gonna come in.
Jordan Grace. Yeah.
I should have flipped that shit around, bro.
You going all Daniel
sounds...
Bryanson on us right now.
Hey, she should flip that shit around. Grace Jordan sounds a whole lot better than Jordan Grace, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
No, I think she's gonna become, I think this is exactly when she's gonna make her official WWE debut, you know, and she's gonna come into the Royal Rumble and she's gonna wreck shop. Will she win it? Nah. But I know she
Tiffany
will.
Stratton last year. She made her debut, and then from then on, she was on the main roster.
Exactly. Who you got, man?
I have Bianca penciled in from the get-go, obviously. I want her to win the goddamn Royal Rumble, but we all know it's seemingly going to be Charlotte Flair or Becky Lynch, you know? And Charlotte Flair online, they are not online. Well, people online are a little bit mad. You see SmackDown, they did a little Charlotte Flair teaser, right?
Right.
And people are like, it should be a surprise at the Rumble. Why'd they show? Goddamn, everyone knows she's coming back at the Rumble. It ain't no fucking surprise. They've been showing her working out at the Performance Center. She's been posting online. Anyone that is bitching online is online. So this is not a surprise to anyone. So don't bitch about it. We all knew she was coming back.
This is the same old bullshit that happens every time.
Yeah.
I've never seen a fan base that complains so much, but when somebody takes shots at they shit, they defend it to hell. So let's get one thing clear. And we're going to talk more about this on Word on the Street. One thing, I got a couple things the Triple H era needs improvement on, and predictability is one of them. And come on, man, if you don't think that we know that Charlotte Flair is going to be at the Royal Rumble, why not make promo packages to get you a little excited for it?
Yeah.
We all know this. So, I don't know. Yeah.
And how'd you feel about the promo package?
Oh, I thought it was pretty dope.
Yeah. Is it heel-esque, or is it just kind of her character more inflated again?
It's both. It's a mix of both. You know what I mean? I really feel like she's gonna come in, and again, she's gonna do her best to maybe put, you know, some other talent over, younger talent over. Because what I would do is, if I was booking the WWE, I would have her come in, have Becky come in, both at the Royal Rumble. Neither one of them will win it. Okay, let's give that shot to someone who morally deserves it a little bit more. You know, I will use those two to get over as many up and coming main roster ready NXT talent after the Rumble or after the draft, and get them over a little bit. Get a couple of feuds going, let Charlotte and Becky win a couple of matches, but get the younger talent over a little bit, make them relevant, make them solidify themselves. That's how I use them too. Because at this point in their career, they've done everything frontwards and backwards, multiple champions.
Yeah, I think they're going to need them for Mania, which is less than 90 days now.
Well, I mean, that's good. Use them for Mania, but use them in the light to where you can help get over some of that NXT women talent. I mean, like,
so you think both of them should lose at Mania?
I think one of the two should lose at Mania.
Ooh. And neither of them in the championship. Neither of them in the championship match.
You know, one of them was going to be in the championships, you know, title talks. But so, again, I really feel like it should be. I feel like it's going to be Charlotte in the championship talks.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be Charlotte versus Tiffy. That's the word on the street.
Charlotte versus Tiffy. How you feel about that?
I mean, it's going to be a good match. I think it almost, I hopefully guarantees Tiffany winning at WrestleMania. I feel like it guarantees it, but I could be wrong, man. How many championships does Charlotte Flair have? 17? 18?
I think she has like 14.
Yeah. So maybe does she surpass her dad too in championships?
I've heard them saying that would be something that they probably could see her doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it's better when it's all in one company like John Cena's going to do too. Ric Flair's were multiple companies,
Well, hey, it doesn't, matter of fact, to me, I feel like the more companies you get championships in, the better. This is not like football or basketball. If you stay with one team, win championships, the same team, it means something, right? Nah, I feel like, because there's different wrestling promotions all across the world. Just because you was WWE champion over here, that means you mastered the WWE style. What about the New Japan style? What about the indie style? You know what I'm saying? What about the AEW style? If you can get championships all across the world around there, that means you a bad motherfucker.
So you think championships across the board mean more than championships in one company?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I wonder what the people would think. We can leave that up to the peeps.
Well, I'm going to tell you what they think. You ain't got to even ask them. I'm going to tell you right now what they're going to think.
I know exactly. WWE fans are going to think it only matters if you're in one company, and everyone else will be like, hey, you deserve to be in other companies.
And you know what? And to be honest with you, as a pro wrestling fan, that would be so disrespectful on so many levels.
Yeah.
To not acknowledge other promotions like New Japan Pro Wrestling, who's been around for a while. You understand?
Let me ask you this. If let's say a Swerve somehow comes back to WWE or an MJF, do they say he's a multiple-time heavyweight champion? Do they recognize the AEW championships if an AEW champion comes over to the WWE?
No, they don't. They won't.
You don't think they do?
Look, they have it with Punk. Punk is 2-time AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
Shit, he is. That's right.
They haven't even done it with Punk. So, no, I don't see that happening.
Oh.
I don't see that happening.
But, like, CM Punk also has a history with WWE of also being a champion previous. But if a Swerve can't, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I understand. See,
if WWE, Moxley comes back, do they count Dean Ambrose's championships?
So AEW do count WWE championships because when Moxley first came in, they said the multiple world heavyweight
Okay,
champion,
let's go. Same
thing with Chris Jericho. It's just WWE again being petty. I'm gonna say that. I keep saying that word. WWE being petty on things like that. They don't even acknowledge stuff like that. So right now WWE and AEW, WWE is like big bro, right? And it's like, and they're like pie facing little bro all the time. You know what I'm saying? and I feel like the WWE, and we have people in our comments say this about the All In versus Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah,
bro. And I agree. I think WWE sees in a prime opportunity. They're like, yo, AEW is waiting in the water. Let's put our fucking foot on their neck. And don't let them get too big to where they are pose a threat, which is monopolized, just, the worst type of thing you want to do, because in the long run, again, for the wrestlers, it's better to have competition.
Yeah.
And again, I'll say it again. No one wants to believe it, but it's only logical. In 2019 and before then, the WWE was in Shitsville.
Yeah.
If you don't believe me,
where will that Saturday Night Main Event take place?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me finish this. WWE was in Shitsville, right? AEW came about. They put a fucking battery in their back to step the fuck up. Okay? It just so happens during that time, Vince McMahon, all this shit came out and it let him out of power. I truly believe right now, if Vince McMahon was still in power, WWE would not have been the way it is right now. This has a lot to do with Triple H and his booking and him bringing on new NXT talent. You remember what was the first thing Triple H did when he got back in power? When he took over, he hired back all the people that Vince let go. Bronson Reed. Who else did he bring back on? The Braun Strowman, the Nia Jax. You know what I'm saying? He brought back Hit Row, but they ain't too
CM Punk.
I think Vince would have brought back CM Punk because this was good for
because of dollar bills.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
If he brought back Sable after she sued his ass, come on.
And then had her in a storyline about what they were suing each other about. Insane.
and still kissing each other on camera. I couldn't believe that shit, bro. I was like, what the
Crazy.
Saturday Night Main
Crazy.
Event, back to your question, what are things going to be?
Yeah, because what if they put that Saturday Night Main Event in Dallas?
No way.
That'd be crazy.
No way.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be insane.
Both in the same city, big dog.
They won't do it in the same city. That would be crazy.
They gonna have someone drive a tank down to the baseball stadium like old DX.
See, WWE like the claim that they don't acknowledge AEW, but they do. I mean, it's well known because hey, I'm gonna be like this as a businessman. Why would you not acknowledge number 2 of a wrestling promotion in America? Why would you not do that? You know what I'm saying? Definitely, if you're taking talent from them, you gotta be paying some kind of attention to be wanting to bring the talent over to WWE. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Ethan Page never been in WWE. But apparently they haven't paid attention to Ethan Page to offer him a contract as soon as his contract up. WWE had Swerve Strickland in their hands. They let him go and do shit with him. Matter of fact, when his contract was about to be up, WWE people reached out to Swerve's people. So it wasn't a direct contact and was asking about his contract. Is he interested in coming back to WWE? Tampering. You know what I mean? So if they didn't watch the
there ain't no tampering, bro. There ain't no rules.
There is rules, and there is rules for contracts, bro. It don't matter what sport, it's contract rules. So,
yeah, I mean that's tampering. It ain't tampering on WWE's part.
Technically,
if Swerve breaks his contract, that ain't on me. That's on Swerve.
No, it's
fire him
because it's contacting the people, not the individual directly. So you can get away with that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean this is all plain and simple. And hey, look, keep like we always say on this show right here. We keeps it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, I'm just spitting facts, bro. This is clearly what it was. WWE didn't get hot until Triple H took over and then you saw what happened. Come on, man. This is what it is.
You know what's funny too is a lot of AEW talent now is like, oh shit, look at what they're doing to Penta. I kind of want to come over to WWE, but instead I went to AEW because I thought it'd be lost in the shuffle at WWE. And I'm like, hey y'all, not all y'all are Penta, so chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, not all some of y'all would still come over and get lot. Just because you're coming from AEW doesn't mean you're going to come over here and be a superstar. Like we'll talk about her in Word on the Street,
right?
Britt Baker. We'll talk about that.
If I was in AEW, I wouldn't want to go to the E right now. If I was a top star, because the pool do get crowded.
Yeah,
you understand?
We got the question right here. So we'll ask it. We talking about it. Jimbo 36, is WWE's roster getting too crowded?
I would say the mid card is getting too crowded.
Yeah.
Main event still is a lot of open space in the main event because you only have about 2 top dogs in there now. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say 3. You got 3 top dogs in there. CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. That's it. I don't consider Rollins in that category. I don't, and obviously WWE don't consider Drew McIntyre in that category, having him losing 2 weeks in a row. What's going on with that? What's going on with our man Drew Mack? That's his new name right here on this show, Drew Mack.
Yeah.
What's up with Drew Mack losing 2 times in a row, Oos?
Hey, but like, I mean, it was either Seth lose 2 times in a row or Drew lose 2 times in a row. Someone was going to lose 2 times in a row.
Mr. Franklin, you lose 2 times in a row.
But it wasn't a clean win. It was a roll up, you know? So they did kind of save him a little bit with the finish.
That's a clean win. The roll up is
a clean win, but it's not like finisher. Bang, bang, boom. It was like a roll up. Oh, you got one on me, you know?
Yeah, a little like a sneak, like a school.
And, you know, you got to let Raw on Netflix be a standalone show. That's a standalone show. It's by itself. The only real story in that was, I mean, there were stories, but like it was for the bigger audience. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like Raw episode 1 on Netflix is like a standalone show to me. That it's like these Saturday Night Main Event kind of things. Something may happen in the storyline, but most likely it's just going to be some wrestling.
Right. Well, if that's the case, then there's even more reason for Franklin to lose, since the first Raw show is a standalone show, and that loss don't really count. He should have lost again to Drew Mack, because again, I think Rollins can survive multiple losses and be okay.
Yeah.
But Drew McIntyre, he's still on that cusp of bubbling. Like, he's not there yet, but he's bubbling, right? So these 2 losses, I'm disappointed in the booking of these 2 losses. You know what I'm saying? I would have had him, first of all, if you want to have him beat by Jay, I understand that. I'm cool with that. But Rollins, I would have had him smash Rollins. Straight up.
There's a little bias in there. I sense a little biasy in there.
I would have had him smash Rollins to make Drew, again, remember what I just said. Rollins can survive losses like that and be okay and don't hurt and it won't diminish his star. You know what I'm saying? Drew McIntyre is still at that point to where he needs wins like this to make him that fucking badass, more of a badass. See, he's badass on the mic, but when he gets in the ring, he's losing. What that do?
He's the bad guy, though. Bad guys lose.
Is he really the bad guy?
Bad guys lose till they don't lose, you know?
But is he really the bad guy? Drew Mac.
No, he's the good guy.
I don't think he is, bro. I don't think he's the bad guy, man. Just
he
like Kevin Owens.
The good guy, for sure.
So, what do you think? What do you think, man?
I mean, I think, probably Drew. Yeah, Drew should have won. I thought he was going to win. If I had money on it, I would have bet Drew was winning for sure.
Well, I'm saying, do you think the roster's getting too crowded?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Back to, fuck yeah. Even with the 3 hours, even though SmackDown's going to go back down to 2. I mean, it's running out of time a lot of times, you know? Everything, you don't want to shorten the matches, but to add more shit in, you want to keep the promos, keep the story alive.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you agree with me as far as I say the main event scene? There's the big 3 right now.
I would go, those 3. And then maybe just because of the crowd reaction, my boy right here, the Yeet. You could throw him in there.
See, this is what I've been battling with that because I can understand why you see that and why you think that because of the crowd reaction. But I'm talking about in the Booker's eyes. Jay he has main event in his name, but he ain't no main event like that. You know what I'm saying?
He about to be after Saturday, baby.
And I hope they don't put that title on like that. And I'm gonna tell you why. I don't think they let that motherfucking shit breathe, bro. They didn't let it breathe enough. You know what I'm saying? It was like he popped out the crowd. And he's like, I'm going to challenge you for the title.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was talking about it, the whole build up to Saturday Night Main Event on my weekly reviews. I was like, guys, when the fuck are they going to announce a match for this shit? It's like 10 days away. I was like, when the fuck is, like, hurry up. Even like, and do we have it? No, that's a word on the street, I think. But we have, like, we'll talk about it. But like, we got less than a week and some change till Rumble, and we still got another match to fill. You know what I mean?
I mean, we just got one on Monday. We got Nia and Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah. Jacob and Braun.
Wait, what?
Jacob and Braun Strowman. Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah, we got them too. I don't know, man. It's a weird dynamic, bro. And trust me, I rocks with Jay. He's my guy. I like eating with him and everything. It's fun, but he just isn't at that level yet when I see him as a main eventer. I see him as an upper mid-carder. That's why I see him as. You know what I'm saying? I see him in there with the likes of LA Knights, Braun Breaker, upper mid-card tier, but not like main event caliber. Like, I don't see him and Roman Reigns like, oh, that's going to be Cody and Roman Reigns ring a different bell. CM Punk and Roman Reigns ring a different bell than Jay and CM Punk. And you know what I mean? It's just what it is. Right now. I'm not saying he won't get there. I'm just saying, and this may sound disrespectful, but this is just my opinion. He's just not a main event right now. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
I put him there, big dog. He main evented Saturday Night Main Event. That's 2 main events in one category, right?
I mean, you a fan. I mean, so I can understand the bias in your, in your opinion. But
me and Michael Cole gonna be eating on Saturday night, baby.
Michael Cole need to sit his ass down before he get a hernia eating and shit, bro. You gonna be shit, man. But yeah, it's cool, man. Jay's my guy, but not yet. Not yet. He will be up there. He will be up there. Trust me. You'll know.
Let's go.
Because you know why I'm say that? He hasn't had that big main feud to put him like he's serious. Because his character is a little bit more clownish. He's more of a crowd pleaser. He's a showman. He's that type of wrestler. He's a showman wrestler. I can't take him for serious. Like a Gunther. Bro, there is no, like, come on. Gunther is that guy. When you see him, he got presence about him. He has an aura about him. It's like he means business.
Yeah.
Like, I like Jay, but damn, bro, you going against Gunther, bro. That's a tall drink of water right there, Oz. That's a tall drink of water. You know what I mean?
Someone's about to conquer it, baby.
Yeah,
someone's about to conquer it.
Okay.
But the next question, Harry Glenn. Not Harry like ball hair, but just Harry. I think his name's Harry.
Like Harry Styles.
We can go, how we feeling about the ads in the ring on WWE? We only got them on Raw and pay-per-views. They're not on SmackDown yet. How we feeling?
2 things. I don't really like them. You know what I'm saying? I think it's an eyesore, to be honest with you, when you're watching the match. And to WWE's fans, yes, the AEW did do this shit at 1.2. They had DraftKings in the corner of their fucking ring. You know what I'm saying? That on the logo on the match. But multiple logos, it's an eyesore. But at the same time, as a business standpoint, I understand that because I'm guessing they don't have a lot of commercials like that live because I never seen the Raw on Netflix live. I don't think they have a lot of sponsorship commercials in there. You know what I'm saying, like that. So they get it when they can around the ring. So I understand it. Is it an eyesore? Yeah, it's like watching a UFC match, but it's something I get used to, right? I mean,
Yeah.
TKO, WWE, the same thing. It's like watching a UFC match. They got advertisement all over the octagon. So it is something I get used to. But for right now, to me, it's an eyesore. So I
Ooh.
understand it though. It's
I
business.
watched boxing my whole life, so to me, it's no big. I'm like, yeah, I don't even like notice it at all.
Right. Well, see,
Yeah.
you gotta remember, boxing, the reason why you don't really notice it in boxing like that is because when you're boxing, the camera is more from the torso up,
Yeah.
right? You don't really get a lot of leg movement. You get some kind of pan out when they, you know what I mean? But it's mostly they in
Yeah.
there, you know what I mean? So you don't really see the logos like that. WWE is so much stuff going on back and forth. The whole body needs to be captured into the film. So
Yeah.
yeah, you see the logos a lot more than you do in boxing. So
We
yeah,
got to
I
get a
understand.
crippler crossface right next to a Prime bottle. Looks like he's drinking it.
Yeah, don't drink Prime. That shit would kill you. Before I heard shit.
Hey, that's what I hear, but and then he defends it, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense too,
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see how he
it
does when he
tastes
come back.
delicious. Tastes
Oh yeah,
delicious.
I never
Yeah.
tasted that crap in my life, bro.
It's pretty delish. I drank it for like a month, and someone was like, "That shit's really bad." I was like, "All right," just moved on. I was like, "All right, well, they're not that good." But we get Brittany 009. Who listens to fans more, AEW or WWE?
At this point right now, it's WWE by far.
For sure,
far.
with the Cody Crybabies, baby.
Well, with Triple H, you can he can tell he's listening out there. He's out in these internet streets. You know what I'm saying? He's listening. So I would say definitely WWE listens to their fans more than AEW does with Tony Khan. So
does Tony Khan give a shit at all what the fans think?
I think he does to a certain degree, but I think
like a percent. What do you give it on a 1 to 100? What percent does he give?
I give it a 30% chance.
What do you give Triple H?
I give him about 50 chance. 50%.
50, so 20% more than Tony Khan.
20% more,
fans.
and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I think Tony Khan does listen, but I think he listens more to the hardcore, like the hardcore wrestling fans that know wrestlers from New Japan and can tell you about backstory. I mean, I'm talking about those fans. And I met those fans, and they put me to shame. Bro, I be like, I thought I knew shit. I apparently don't know a damn thing compared to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I put my hands in the air. So I think he listens to more because I think that's his niche crowd. That's his niche crowd. He's trying to please those crowds, But I will say, the last couple of weeks, Dynamite's ratings have been doing this. Collision's ratings been doing this. And you can see the difference in their shows. The shows is a little bit more spread apart. It's not just this all AEW stuff. Again, we have a little bit of WWE style again. Again, every time Copeland, I think Copeland, when he wrestles a WWE style matches because that match with him and Pop, that was a WWE style match, bro.
Because he's too old.
Well, no. And when I say WWE style match, I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in the way of how much they're selling the damage they're doing to each other.
That motherfucker looked all but 50. Like, he looked 51 in that ring. So.
Hey, man, that's still Cope, though. Hey, you know what?
Cope, just still Cope. This motherfucker been Cope for a month.
Hey, Cope. I said that's still Copeland.
That ain't Edge. That's for damn sure.
Copeland can go, though. I was very impressed with him in that Pac match. That was a good match to me.
No.
That was good. Told a great story.
Terribly. But WWE definitely be listening more, for sure. I think Tony Khan listens and then is too reactive sometimes. Sometimes we'll bitch about something in WWE and you just got to let it play out. Sometimes in AEW when the fans hate it, next week we don't even think about that shit no more. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's very reactive to it. And he's like, instead of letting the storyline just play out, maybe you had a good turn later a couple weeks down the road, but then he won't do it. It just doesn't happen. And it'll be like, well, what the fuck happened last week? This shit happened last week. What? We just forget about it. And it's like, yep, you do.
Well, a lot of times we don't forget. It's forgotten about it. I think a lot of times it's too much time has elapsed between they revisit that same storyline. Like, what was that? What storyline was that I was looking at? I was like, damn, I forgot that shit happened a month ago. And then they brought it back into the fray. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Prime example, Jamie Hayter versus Julia Hart last night, right? And when Jamie Hayter beat Julia Hart, I was like, ooh, damn, she just came back. Like, how you on beat her already? But then Jamie Hayter grabbed the mic and said, she did her little spell. She said, you won one, I won one. I was like, oh, did she? I fucking forgot. She did win the first
Back
match
in the
between,
day.
and I was like, it slipped my
Before she
fucking
got
mind.
hurt.
So
Before
I
they
was
both
like,
got hurt.
yeah. So now they're revisiting that shit was almost a year ago.
Yeah.
So now it's tied 2-2, and which I think that's good storytelling. Like, hey, even though you forgot it, but they still had a segment to make you remember. Like, don't forget this happened. Now we're tied 2-2. If you want to go round 3, let me know. Good shit, you know. And that match was very good to me. I like that shit. Jamie Harris beat the shit out her ass.
Yeah. It was a decent match, but here we go. Here we go. Keeping it AEW. Paul Jenkins, should AEW give less creative control to the wrestlers and hire more writers?
Certain wrestlers, yes. Certain wrestlers shouldn't have creative control over their character.
Like
But,
who?
Please don't let Bobby Lashley do nothing.
He gonna come for all the belts.
He's gonna come for all the belts, bro. But no,
He's like,
I mean,
I want everything. I'm Bobby Lashley.
okay, so I don't know exactly who. I can't say that 'cause I'm not backstage to know what these conversations are like to actually say that motherfucker shouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because we
Yeah.
don't know. So I'm not gonna say who, but I'm just saying in general as an AEW product, yes. I don't think it's good that wrestlers have creative control over their own character. Allow them to have a say so? Hell yeah. Because
Yeah.
they have their own character what they want to present as. They're the character, so let them have a say so. But they need a filter. They need a filter there. You know what I'm saying?
So let's filter these bad boys.
Some of these ideas ain't too good. You know what I'm saying? It sounds good up here, but when you speak it out loud, like, nah, not too good.
I definitely think so. They should just hire a few more. Just sprinkle them in a little bit. Hey man, you let me know what you want to say, and let me just make it a little bit more cohesive. If that makes sense.
I'm all in favor of them going out there and cutting their own fucking promos. That's one thing I didn't like in the WWE era, is like these scripted ass promos. You knew there was like, you could tell it was scripted. It sounds scripted. It sounds horrible. It doesn't sound genuine with no passion. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm in favor for them going out there having bullet points. Okay, just hit this, but anything in between, you go ahead and rock with that. That's cool. But as far as presenting the character and the storylines they want to present, yeah, I think they need to have some filters, some writers to go and chime in on that, and listen to what they gotta say, and let's do away. Let's put half that shit. Let's put a pin in that shit. Let's do this instead, type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think, bro. Yeah,
for sure. Here we go. We keeping it AEW for sure, but it's from a WWE light. He wants to know, would Will Ospreay bigger currently right now if he was in the WWE?
Well, that all depends on how they present him.
Yeah, and I think they would present him pretty good. Something like a Penta debut type shit, but bigger. It'd be bigger.
I can't really say. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. We can hope, you know what I'm saying? You would think, but we don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because he could have been easily sent down to NXT.
No way. Not Ospreay.
I mean, come on. If Ethan Page got sent to NXT.
That's what I'm saying. How you think Ethan Page feels getting sent to NXT, Penta straight to the roster? And Jay Cargill did some appearances in NXT, but she went to the straight roster.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like, I think they would have sent him to NXT to help him work more of the WWE style. To get
That's the biggest thing coming from AEW. Like, are they going to send me to NXT? Or are they going to send me to the main roster? Because, I mean, you got Lexis King, NXT. You know what I'm saying?
But see, the thing is, Lexis King, he deserves to be in NXT. I honestly don't know why. Because even when he was in AEW, he still didn't have his bearings under himself, right?
Yeah.
So NXT was a good place for him to hone his skill. This Lexis King character and those funky ass mustache cuts is fresh, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think it's good. Matter of fact, they low key made Lexis King like the loose cannon. It's crazy how similar he is to his father. If you in WWE, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think it was good for him to go to NXT. But
and then Sean Spears down to NXT too,
and that's messed up because Sean Spears was in NXT as Ty Dillinger. 10, right? So he went to the main roster in WWE, and they didn't do shit with him. So he left WWE and went to AEW. Now he's right back in NXT.
Where's Aleister Black go?
Aleister Black needs to be main roster.
Main roster, he needs straight, to be right roster. Ahead.
And you know what else needs to be main roster? Ethan Page. I don't understand why he's still in NXT. He's complete. He's done. He knows he needs to be main roster material.
I think it's because NXT men's roster kind of needs a little bit of help. You know what I mean?
You think so?
I mean, you got Obafemi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to challenge her for the belt?
Trick Williams.
Yeah, but he just beat Trick for the belt.
Well, give him more feud.
Huh?
Come on, wait a minute now. We can't say that. Now listen, in this Triple H
Who else
era,
we got?
how
Who
many
else we got?
times? Wait,
Ridge Holland?
uh,
Chase U? Or whatever
yeah,
that guy?
Chase U,
No.
Ridge, man. There's people there, but you gotta remember, as far as Trick and Obafemi, that's your money get over there, right?
Yeah.
In Triple H era, he is notorious for making these multiple matches. We can already have a Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes 3. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Look how many times we had Liv and fucking Rhea. This
Yeah.
is what Triple H does. He's gonna stretch out the storylines. He's gonna have you in multiple matches. Now, the only thing I wish Triple H would know how to do is when to cut the motherfucker off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know why we still on Damian Priest and Judgment Day shit, bro. This is crazy.
Hopefully it's over. Hopefully it's over.
To me, it's crazy, bro.
Hopefully it's over.
There ain't no more juice in that lemon, Oos.
Watch it be the 4th match of the Rumble, bro. Finn versus Damian, baby.
Oh boy.
The return of the what's it called? The what is he? The demon child.
Yeah. Finn Balor the demon. Yeah, let's see.
You never know. Let's
see.
Okay, here we go. Back to now WWE. We got Big A22. He wants to know, what will Penta's first belt be, and when do you think he'll win it?
Intercontinental Championship.
When? And against who?
You know what? I'm sorry.
I was thinking U.S.
I was thinking U.S., but I think they prize him a little bit higher than the U.S. Championship. So I would say, as an individual, U.S. Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, but if his brother comes on before he gets to get a title shot, it's definitely going to be the tag titles with the Lucha Bros.
Ooh, you think so?
Yep.
That'd be crazy.
And they need to have...
bring relevance back to, the tag team titles.
Hey, Triple H, let me ask you something, man. I don't know what you got to do to talk Tony Khan and pay him that money for his AEW theme. You need to get it, because that is the AEW thing he had in AEW for Penta was fucking fire. Okay.
Oh, I like this one. This one.
This shit sound like generic rock, bro. This shit was garbage, bro. Come on, man. You know this shit is trash, bro.
I think his walk just sets it off, bro. The walk is what makes it. His little fingers, that little Razor Ramon type shit.
So if you like his walk with this trash ass interest theme, you'll love his walk with the Lucha Bros interest theme from AEW, bro. You'll love that shit, bro. Trust me.
He said this shit is trash.
I don't like it, bro. It sounds too generic. It doesn't sound personalized. Like, it sounds like a Penta. Like, you hear it, you think of Penta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He could put any fucking wrestler in that interest theme and let him walk out. It don't sound personalized.
When he gonna yell "puta madre"?
Do what?
When he yells at him in the middle of the ring, he'll just call him a puta madre, fucking bitch.
Yeah, he needs to start doing the zero like every 5 minutes, bro. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He be doing it all, and then both matches have started with them like blocking it. They're like, he goes to do it right away, and then they like get him right away. Right away.
And I'm surprised he hasn't done he always does it in every match. Well, in AEW he did. So before they lock up, he'll stop him. And then he'll do this, take one of his gloves off, throw it in the crowd and whistle. And then his manager will catch it. And then he'll do the zero, and then he'll put the M to your face and mush you. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen him do it yet in the WWE. But yeah, he used to do it all the time.
It's coming. The mask is dope. He's got the it's a dope mask.
It's this part what makes it dope. This part makes it stand out. Have him face paint, teeth. You know what I'm saying? It's
the eye contact.
It's crazy. It's a very good setup. Like, I remember watching Lucha Underground years ago. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? This guy looks crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got wrestlers like that in the new Mexicos, bro. There's another Mexico wrestler. Like, this dude like a fucking demon. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's big and tall. But his face mask is crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's how first time I saw the Beast Mortals. That's like,
I was gonna say, at least he ain't the Beast Mortos. Jesus.
Lucha Underground, bro. Hey, you can say what you want about
Billy Goat.
About his mask.
Billy Goat.
That motherfucker go though. He go in that ring.
The Billy Goat. The Beast.
He is the Billy Goat. The Demon Goat. The Demon Goat.
Here we go. We got Nightcap 39. Your favorite wrestling toy from your childhood?
Oh, it's got to be the wrestling ring.
Oh yeah, with the action figures.
Hell yeah, that was all I had. Was tons and tons of that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I had the WWE, and I'm not talking about like the new ones. The ring actually sinks in like a little spring, which is dumb. I don't like that. I'm talking about this the old school big one where you can have a Royal Rumble, like, and you slam on that shit loud as hell. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. My pops would come in that room, like, man, call that damn noise. But yeah,
I had the ring. I had a shitload of action figures, but my favorite was like this, like You know, those like clown things that you like punch and they like go back and then they come forward right back at you. I had a Stone Cold Steve Austin one, and I used to just like pretend wrestle that motherfucker for hours.
Oh yeah,
hit him with stunners, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, so he had the wrestle buddies, the pillows, the one that like you know what I'm saying.
Those are too small though. They were too small.
They were too small, bro.
Yeah,
but you still can drop an elbow on that motherfucker on your bed. Yeah, buddy. WWE trying to bring them back a couple of years ago. They brought them back to wrestle buddies. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think kids nowadays play with stuffed animals anymore.
I was the pedigree growing up when wrestling in the backyard. That was my finisher, the pedigree.
Oh yeah, jackknife powerbomb was mine, bro. I was jackknife the motherfucker quick, bro.
You powerbomb people?
Hell yeah, bro. I love that shit,
damn.
Man. Remember, Kevin Adams was my guy growing up, man. So
you're like, I'm a fucking powerbomb.
And I was usually the tallest guy in my group, so I'm jackknocking everybody. Bro.
I ain't taking no powerbomb, bro. Fuck no. Fuck no.
Better than a DDT, shit.
I think I'd rather take a DDT, bro.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this story right here, bro. Hey, so this is in high school. I actually did wrestling in high school, right? So me and my peoples was like, before the coach would come up, we would all wrestle around the mats, right? And like do professional wrestling shit. So one time the football team came up and bum rushed us. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all doing here? This one dude came at me, bro. I thought at first these motherfuckers was for real, bro. So I ain't know what was going on. Bro, this motherfucker came at me, bro. That motherfucker tried to like tackle me down, but I stood my ground. I grabbed his arm like this. I DDT that motherfucker hard as fucking that mat. That motherfucker came up and said, God damn, that shit hurt, bro.
So you do the moves for real, they hurt, motherfucker.
Bro, me being young, I'm glad I didn't hurt that dude, bro. But I DDT the fuck out that motherfucker.
Came up bloody. Came up bloody as shit, and you'd be like,
it was almost wrestling
green, baby.
Yeah. It was almost wrestling match. So
many great toys growing up, man. I used to buy the music albums with their fucking entrance music on it all day.
Come on, bro. That was the best. That was the best.
Yeah.
I used to have that shit on the CDs, the WWE Music Volume 1, then WWE Attitude, you know what I'm saying? Oh, God, I love those shits, bro.
If you smell...
Matter of fact, I used to have the whole setup, bro. I'm telling you, in my room, I had the wrestling ring, I had my action figures, I had my own wrestling federation. Then it was called the UWF, the Ultimate Wrestling Federation.
Shit.
I used to play the Sega Genesis Royal Rumble game, and if you pause it, it still have the crowd go. So I will pause the game.
Keep that shit on.
I'll put the CD in my CD player and play their theme song. The rest would come out to them, you know what I'm saying? Record that shit on the fucking voice recorder and shit on the tape. I was into productions, bro. See, I think that's another reason why I am very intrigued with WWE production, because I am intrigued with production, period. I like production. I like producing. I like seeing stuff come together and how you can orchestrate stuff. I like that to a T. That's why WWE will get all the props in the world from me on that side. They are the number one, not just in pro wrestling, in the fucking world. I haven't seen better than UFC, better than the NFL, better than the NBA when it comes to their production value, bro. Top fucking notch.
Because they got to do a bunch of different shit too, you know?
Yeah.
Bunch of shit over here, bunch of shit over there. It's a lot of shit.
It's a lot of shit. You know what? It's good shit. So.
But then we got Steve Socks. He wants to know, if you could only watch the matches from one wrestler and you can only watch that person wrestle for the rest of your life in their catalog, who you picking? That's a tough one. I think I have to go Undertaker, just because he wrestled for a long time, wrestled basically everybody, bro. He wrestled everyone.
Taker. He did go.
It was between Undertaker and I think Bret Hart for me. Or Triple H.
I'm going to have to go with AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
Ooh,
shit.
AJ Styles.
You're watching a lot of TNA there, son.
I watched a shit ton of TNA. And AJ Styles and Austin Aries. You know Austin Aries?
I've heard the name.
He was in WWE at one point, but he was in TNA. And he was, matter of fact, it was his style of wrestling that made me fall in love with that. Bang, bang, bang. Because I've never seen a motherfucker go that hard. I'm talking about drop kick in the corner like he exploded this man's face. You know what I'm saying? And Austin Aries was a great dude. He came into WWE. Like, do a little something on Austin Aries, bro. He was the greatest man that ever lived. You know what I mean? That was his moniker. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Great. I mean, short dude, very short in stature, but the dude could go and was great on the mic. Fucking crazy. Austin Aries. But yeah, AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. The phenomenal one.
The phenomenal, bro. I mean, before there was Ospreay and you know, and Kenny really like that. It was AJ Styles.
It was AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. That's
Damn,
true.
I said Kenny
I'll go
too.
with AJ Styles. That's a good one, bro.
Damn, I said Kenny too. Damn, I wouldn't mind seeing Kenny Omega's fucking shit, bro. Kenny Omega got some bangers, bro.
And Kenny ain't done. Kenny ain't done.
Nowhere near done. And for him to come back from his condition and still be as good as he, bro.
Yeah.
Ric
Flair,
GOATs, bro.
another solid pick.
One of the GOATs. Oh, yeah. Well, see, the thing is, Ric Flair's style was Ric Flair's style. You know what I'm saying? These people who I'm listing, they will pull out some moves out of nowhere and just keep you on the edge of your seat. So I'm thinking about that in the long run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Taker's had the opponents, but it's still going to be like a Taker-esque type of match. It's going to be pretty much the same match from in and out.
I'm picking Taker too. He was in a lot of Royal Rumbles. I love Royal Rumbles, so I can watch all the Royal Rumbles that Taker was in.
Yeah, Taker won a couple, right? Did he?
I don't think did Taker win? I think he won one.
He did win one. One. And like I remember they had the contracts, and he looked at Batista and did like this because he did win the Royal Rumble. That's how he fought him at WrestleMania 23. Batista, which was the best match on the card.
Yeah, maybe.
That's how he got the final for the World Heavyweight Championship.
My boy Taker. But I got one last question, and it's not for you because I already know the answer. It's for y'all motherfuckers. This question is for y'all viewing. I want to know, do y'all just watch AEW, just watch WWE, or do you watch both of them? And why? That's all I want to know. Just be nice. Just comment. Be like, I only watch AEW. I watch both. I watch a little here, a little there. I just want to know. I want to know what the general audience watches.
And not only do we want to know what do you generally watch, why do you generally watch one more than the other? And if you watch both, do you watch them for different reasons? And if
because a lot of people talk like they watch both. I want to know if you actually do watch both.
Okay, so this is the thing to me. It's confusing. I see so many people talk bad about AEW, but they're so like particular and detailed in what they're so bad at. It's like, you might watch this shit, huh?
And I think that's how I think that's better than talking shit if you don't watch it.
Oh no,
because I'm gonna talk shit about AEW, but I watch it every week.
No. Like I agree, but I'm saying like it seems like they come off as if they don't want to watch. They don't watch it. But
they're like, I don't watch it, but I know how many times Kenny Omega lost in the last month.
Like,
I know what's his name changed his hair color. Like they know everything, but they're like, I don't fucking watch that shit.
So, yeah, it's confusing to me. So
yeah.
Why do you watch it, and what do you watch, and how often do you watch, and what's the reasons why you watch the different companies?
Yeah.
Which one you watch more of, AEW or WWE or both? Or are you in the small niche that watch both? Because you just like pro wrestling in general, period. You know. So, but you know what? I think I'm starting to see a lot of people grown. They start to watch both. I really honestly think they're starting to watch both.
It sounds like they're watching both.
Yeah.
It sounds like they are.
WWE, like diehard WWE fans, of course, they're never going, I'm never going to portray the WWE. Never.
Hey, people be like that.
It's okay. It's
Sometimes
okay.
they be like that.
It's just wrestling, my guy. It's okay. Shit.
They're sensitive.
Life and death out this bitch, bro.
Some are sensitive. I feel like there's equal sensitivity on both sides, though.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, by far, of course.
And like, I've been guilty of it. I'm sure you've been guilty of it. But like, when we post them about WWE and all they do to talk shit is to bring up something from the other company, I'm like, I don't get, like, we're just talking about WWE here. We're talking about WWE here. We're talking about AEW over here. But then they'll be like, AEW did a great job of selling out this stadium that's at 6,000. People were like, well, WWE just sold out 20,000. I was like, yeah, I get that, but we're just talking about AEW right now.
Right.
We're not talking about WWE over here.
I think I did that shit on this one dude's post one time. He was like,
did you? That's what I'm saying. I'm sure I've done it many times.
He said, no, I mean, I don't know if this qualifies one. I was just adding to the conversation to me. He was like, oh, Daniel Garcia came out to no pop on that one collision and shit, right? And I said, yeah, it's about as quiet as the Motor City Machine Guns making their WWE debut.
That was funny, though.
The motherfuckers got mad, bro.
Yeah.
Got mad, bro.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, it's fine when you're 2,300 people compared to 20,000 people, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. That's
but that was
worse.
WWE learning from how to not debut a crowd, like to a new act, to Penta, which was an unbelievable.
Right.
But I agree, Daniel Garcia sucks so bad.
Right.
Terrible.
Well, yeah, that's what you think. Hey, that's fine. But hey, check it out. Y'all can't deny WWE fans. Y'all motherfuckers know that Motor City Machine Guns, That debut, boy, that shit was quiet as hell, bro.
They still quiet for Motor City Machine Gun. So,
bro, it's like why do they not get popped like that?
Because no one, I don't think
you know what I think it is. I think it's their music. I think their music doesn't give you that pop or
whatever.
Because they say Michigan, they're from Michigan, so it looks like the hand.
I know what it is. It's just it's stupid. It looks stupid. The other dude's over there looking cool, shooting a shotgun and shit, and then the other guy's like, just saying, step it up, Motor City Machine Guns, do something else. Maybe throw some Uzis, bro. Throw some Uzis.
Remember what we talked about? It's not them, it's the booking. It's the bookers, bro.
Sometimes it's you, motherfuckers. Sometimes it's you.
We can't have both of y'all shooting the crowd up. We can't have both of y'all shooting the crowd. That's too violent.
Look internal. Sometimes it's you, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Maximize your time, right? What you've been given.
Hell yeah.
That's what they say. Shit.
But y'all, you got any questions, bro?
Nah, most of the stuff is like word on the street type of, you know what I'm saying, type of shit. You know what I mean?
All right, y'all, check out our word on the street. It was posted yesterday on Thursday. It's been a good day, y'all. Take it easy. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Deuces.